This is a public upload with regard to the human rights abuses I'm experiencing in Tralee, County Kerry. I'm just going to share about what I've always shared about, which is the treason that is occurring against my royal identity and the widespread positive effects that my work has impacted upon from Tralee, County Kerry, abroad and within my home country. Taoiseach and his government were notified with regard to an unlawful action in 2017. The Taoiseach is aware of the harms my child experienced. His name is Garrod McElligott. The Taoiseach is aware of the offences my son experienced, and the Taoiseach is aware of the hereditary of my child and I. So as a royal sacred that the government has been made aware of, with the harms that have been caused and the damages that have been caused and the losses that have been caused, I'm wondering how there is such a delay with the Taoiseach addressing the debts that are owed to Maria and Garrod McElligott. I'm curious as to know the opinion of the European Union when fraudulence is being facilitated. I'm very concerned about the Constitution being disrespected, and I'm very concerned as regards my track record being defamed and slandered, and my good work being disrespected. So there's a lot of disrespect, and those over in the UK and Europe, I hope ye are aware of the awful circumstances I'm experiencing and that my child has experienced. There are individuals that consider themselves power players that have been of poor behaviours and poor publicity and poor practices. These power players have no ownership or authority of my credentials, experience and ancestry. So there's a lot of nonsense being facilitated, and there's a debt that I'm awaiting to be addressed while I'm experiencing these human rights violations. This is for the interests of all relevant establishments and agencies, especially particularly fraud of ec.europa.eu. And as a European citizen, I hope the European Union would address the fraud that is occurring currently, especially after the fraud that has been cleaned up thanks to my good work in 2017 and 2018 and 2019. So there's a very serious matter occurring with regard to the offences against the Constitution of 1937 of my home country, and there's very serious offences occurring regarding my royal patronage and my entitlements and my property portfolio that frauds are disrespecting. So there's a huge issue occurring with regard to my child having been abused in an unlawful care order, and individuals of fraudulent paperwork and bad publicity of the past 4 years that they publicised themselves, having made a mockery of human rights and democracy. So the individuals helping themselves to my wealth and property and my family ancestry and my child that they have unlawfully withheld from me is still an issue that I'm awaiting to be addressed, and I hope the Taoiseach of this country is aware of his obligations to royalty.